Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us tmosso@the1916company.com. It is in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any of our platforms. Reach out to tmosso@the1916company.com for pricing. Today we discuss a watch launched in late 2018 for the 2019 model year, all in steel with diamonds. This is the Patek Philippe 24 Automatic 36. The original 24, explicitly marketed to ladies, bowed as a quartz timepiece in 1999. That model was a breakthrough for Patek because it combined stainless steel with diamonds, and so does this one. Here, the breakthrough is in keeping with our times. Women increasingly want mechanical watches, and that's what this is. Automatic and mechanical. It's 36 millimeters in diameter, 10.2 millimeters thick, and from lug tip to lug tip, 45 millimeters. You can see there's a proprietary junction between the lugs, so I'm not going to give you a conventional lug spacing measurement here. Taking it and putting it on my wrist, it actually fits just fine. Could I wear this? Yes. Is it marketed to women? Absolutely. Does a woman have to wear it? No. Women have repurposed enough men's watches that I feel like we could take this one back for the guys if we really wanted to, but it's designed to fit on a smaller wrist, which means wrists as small as 13 centimeters circumference can wear this quite easily, and it is flat enough to fit underneath a dress sleeve if that is important to you. You can also see from over the top, which exaggerates the width of the watch, that the lugs are nowhere near the edge of my wrist. Once more, my wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference. The bracelet is a point of continuity on the 24s, as this is a lot like the 4910 rectangular quartz reference. The bracelet itself will be familiar to fans of the 24. So you can see we have everything polished, but there's a little bit of a step to the shoulder links, and the center links are large. There's also a little bit of a taper down from the lugs toward the clasp. You can see that, as most Patek bracelets are today, the removable links are fixed by pins and sleeves, and the reason for this, per Patek, is that it is harder to strip out a pin and sleeve. That is, it's impossible, whereas a lot of people were stripping out screws in their conventional bracelets and leaving links stranded. Now, if you look carefully, you can see there's this 1.5 link on each side that is 150% the size of the others. So that is an intermediate size. Normally intermediate size links on bracelets are smaller. This one's larger. So if you find yourself in between sizes, you can use those to help size properly. We have a double folding clasp. When closed, it has the Calatrava cross externally, which is the symbol of the brand. You'll also see it on the rotor and on the crown. Twin trigger release with little sectioned Calatrava crosses. You have to press both triggers to open it. This will stay resolutely closed. Now you can see there's a little bit of a step down where the lugs meet the case band. It's actually a fairly complex little junction here, as we have the lug, we have the facet stepped down, we have the case itself, which stands proud of the facet, we have an expanding bevel on the case, and then we have this little wedge-shaped corner, which looks a lot like the corner profiles of the Vacheron 56 collection, but this came out just before that, so I guess Patek led with that design. The crown is a push down. The watch is 30 meters water resistant. We have rows upon rows of beautifully color and clarity matched individual diamonds, and they are a sight to behold. There's also a polished bezel, a very narrow one, adjacent to the sapphire. This is designed to be an everyday watch, and pursuant to that, it is very well loomed. Taking a look at the dial, we have a sort of brushed metallic sunburst in blue with white gold indices, outboard of white gold numerals, and white gold hands with a white gold frame for the date window. And the idea is that white gold, if there were even a little bit of moisture, some kind of steel-based index or numeral or hand might tarnish or oxidized. White gold never will. Now, the watch features a quick-set system for rapidly cycling the date. Because this is a caliber 324, it does not have a hacking seconds function, but you know, with these center second 324s, you can apply a little bit of back pressure and stop the seconds hand. So if you want to synchronize, there is a hacking hack, so to speak. The movement, they're long-running and very accurate. Patek Philippe 324 SC, unidirectional automatic winding with ceramic bearings, 45-hour power reserve, 29 joules, 6-position adjustment, anti-magnetic Spiromax silicone hairspring, Gyromax style free sprung balance, And it is nicely decorated, handsomely and thoughtfully decorated. Now, of course, this is a mass-produced movement, which means there are some concessions to volume, but the most important details, like hand finishing the bevels of the bridges, even though they're started mechanically, solarization of the barrel cover, engine turning over the center of the rotor, beveling the interior of the jewel and screw sinks, and even polishing the locating pegs that are used to place underlying bridges on the base plate. You can see those 3 locating pegs on the balance cock. Little pieces of attention to detail like that speak to the care lavished even on a mass-produced Patek movement. And again, accurate to -3 plus 2 seconds per day from the factory per Patek, beaten away at 4 Hertz with a 45-hour reserve and the Patek Philippe seal. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.